Hello, everyone, and a warm welcome to our show. Today, we are having Mr. Amit Dharmadhikari, our Associate Delivery Head from Ginesys Operations. This
Hello,
session,
madam. Hello.
yeah, hi. So, this session will be an inspiring journey of ideas and conversation. Our expert speaker will share in-depth knowledge and practical experiences to help you gain a better understanding. So, with a warm welcome, I'm really welcome Mr. Amit Dharmadhikari to our Ginesys One Talkshow.
Thanks, madam. Thanks for having me on this session.
Thank you so much. So now we are starting with our talk show now. Starting with a short personal description about yourself, sir.
Yeah. Myself, Amit Dharmadhikari. Basically, I'm from Pune. Obviously, nowadays I'm staying in Mumbai, but origin is Pune. So, yeah, I'm part of Mumbai implementation team, and I have joined this company since 2009 December.
Okay, that's really nice to know. So my next question is, as our audience, I eagerly want to know about your journey in Ginesys. So it's been very long years of your journey here in Ginesys.
Yeah. So when I joined this company in 2009. That was December month, basically. So very few people know that I'm the first person who actually joined Ginesys Mumbai branch officially. And when I joined, so the situation used to be like, if customer session is not there today, if training session is not there today, then where would I go? Because we were not having proper office also. So I have joined this company from that kind of situation, and till today, if I look back, the kind of progress which we have made in terms of everything, not only the product enhancement, in terms of management, in terms of having different specific departments and how things are being taken care. So it's a good journey all in all. Yeah.
Okay, so it's very, to know that you have joined Ginesys in Mumbai. You are the first person over there.
Yeah.
Really great. So now, moving towards our first round, our personal round. So there will be consisting of some certain personal questions about your life, about your journey. So
Sure.
Starting with the first question, what's your favorite childhood memory?
My personal favorite childhood memory would be when I was in fourth standard. I won a particular prize. I'm not able to recollect the exact name of that particular prize, but I won that prize for the student of the entire district, basically. So that is my most favorable memory, you can say.
Okay, so can you give a brief about that prize? What it's all about? Which prize?
So basically, as I said earlier, I'm from Pune. So in that Pune district, basically there is a committee who basically asks schools to nominate their students in order to give that particular prize. Along with, obviously, the detail will be furnished to them, and there will be a jury committee who will be judging on the whatever the progress path of that particular child has been there, and they would give the final prize. So I would say I was chosen among almost 800 to 1,000 number of students for that particular given year. Yeah.
That's really great. So now moving towards my second question is like, how did you meet your spouse?
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Basically, I got introduced to her on a matrimonial site, basically, the shadi.com. I was the first person who actually took the request to her profile, and she accepted too.
Okay.
And obviously, then after that, we went ahead with the traditional approach, visiting each other's house with your relatives and parents. Yeah. But initial introduction with her, obviously, with the online matrimonial site.
Oh, that's really nice. And I believe today all of you or Ginesys One employees will came to know about your personal life. That's really nice. So now moving towards our second round, that is off the ball round. And here comes my first question. What star sign are you? Which star sign are you?
I'm basically Sagittarius. I born into month of November, so it's a Sagittarius basically.
Okay, great. Now, second question is, if you won a $10 million tomorrow, so what, where you will go, love to spend it on and why?
That's a huge money actually.
Yeah.
But to give answer to your question, if I really winning those kind of money, then obviously I will go back to my native place, Pune. And many people knows even from our organization, they know I'm very passionate about cooking. So obviously I will go and open a restaurant with multi-cuisine. And yeah, that is one of my dream also. So obviously if that kind of money, if I'm able to win, then obviously I'll go ahead and try to open a good restaurant. But that is unlikely to happen because obviously it's just on imaginations.
Oh, so you want to go to your native place and open a restaurant over there?
Yeah.
Great, great. Okay, so anytime you can come over here and just have a cooking competition then with you.
Yeah, not only that, I see nowadays almost last 15 to 12 to 15 years now I'm part of Pune. But when I used to stay in Mumbai, Pune, so I have participated lot many cooking competitions also, and I have won the prizes also.
Okay.
Even just like to add one more thing. The first competition in which I had participated, I was the only male candidate who was participated. The rest all were the movements, and so like to tell you that I got the prize also.
That's amazing. Great, great. Really nice. Now moving towards an industry expertise round where I'll be
Sure.
putting some questions with your Ginesys One journey, your expertise, and we all want to know your practical experiences over here. Okay. So moving towards my first question is, what valuable lesson you have learned throughout your career in with Ginesys?
Yeah, see, like I said earlier, when I joined, there is nobody along with me as a colleague or a senior member. Obviously, after certain duration, lot many people came in and they joined. But since I was there alone and nobody was actually there to guide me physically along with me, obviously many people were there who used to speak with me telephonically and things like. But uh, the thing which I'm trying to put over here is like you need to be very honest to your work, and unless you are not honest to your work, unless you are not disciplined to your work, unless you are not very punctual in terms of timings and everything, then obviously things will not move ahead. So that is something basic thing which you need to obey, which you need to follow. And and you should be a kind of a self-starter person rather than the push starter. So if you have that kind of fire in the belly, then obviously other things will fall automatically. So that is something which I learned basically throughout the last 12 to 15 years.
That's a very good point. Instead of push starter, you need to be a self starter.
Yeah.
So that's a very good, I can say, a punchline which we can use in our daily life. Thank you so much, Amit, for this valuable lesson.
Thanks.
Now, moving towards my second question is, during which part of the day you feel the most productive and accomplish your best work?
Best productive time would be a morning time, first session of the entire day, because you are very fresh in terms of energy and the thoughts in the mind. Then obviously as the day progresses, you are bound to get connected with multiple people, multiple calls and everything, then followed by the lunch, which makes you more lazier. So I would say the most productive time would be the first half, where you are very clear with the thoughts, minds are fresh, and the people are also along with you are fresh. So that would be my favorable time.
Okay, so while coming from like in the morning, while coming to the office, so in your first half, you feel most productive, right?
Right.
Any specific duration, like because sometimes many of the employees will face the, when they come to the office, initial 1 hour, they just need to settle down first and then start with the day. So anything in that, in your case, is anything in that?
See, that is obviously bound to happen with each and every single person. Reason being because everybody is almost they are staying into metro city. So traveling is something which is going to consume your energy while you are traveling from your respective home places to office. But at times when you are entering to the office, then we also obviously should be focused and we should give the proper attention and importance to the work. And as I said, you are that fresh in the morning session, so obviously work is going to be productive one.
Yeah, correct. Very well said, Amit. So now moving towards my next question. So if you could explore another occupation outside of your current role, so what would it be?
I think I gave this questions answer earlier also. As I said earlier, like I'm very passionate about cooking. So if happens to be the another occupation, then obviously I would be get into this shapes role, and I would like to cook basically.
Okay, so your another
And it's not my hobby; it's my passion basically.
okay. Great. Any other hobby? Not, I know cooking is a passion, but in terms of hobby, if I can say, apart from cooking, is any other hobby which you love to do in your leisure time?
In terms of hobbies, then other than cooking, then I would say I obviously every Indian person would like to watch cricket and Bollywood movies. So obviously that is going to be part of my hobbies. And apart from that, if I really put a separate thing as a part of my hobbies, then it will be the what you can say the collections of unique things basically, the things which are going to be ended over or which going to be not available for after certain duration. So I have a habit of collecting those things and keeping in my custody. So that is something which I would say what is one of my hobby.
Oh, very nice.
I don't get time to follow that habit rigorously, but I whenever it permits, the situation permits me, time permits, then obviously I love to do it.
That's really great, Amit. So now moving towards my last question of this industry expertise round. And here comes my question. If you could introduce one new addition or improvement to Genesis One, so what would it be and why?
One change could be, see, nowadays, like when I joined in 2009, so the kind of profile any person used to work, be it is part of any department, and the kind of workload we are having nowadays, because the industry has been changed, their business requirements has been changed, technology has been changed, so as the application has gone changed like anything now. And top of that, there is a lot of other stuff is also happening in terms of marketplace application is going to be part of our application. Rather, it is a part of our application. So, so considering as a part of implementation team, it's a so the horizon of the application and the delivery specifics are very larger, and you need to be always up on your toes to deliver the things, and you should be always look forward to upgrade yourself because the domain in which we are working is so dynamic and so fluctuating that unless and otherwise you're not keeping updated yourself, it is very difficult to be in the race and deliver the things in a optimal way. So why the reason behind why I'm putting all these things, because it consumes a lot of your energy as well as the mental strength. And to settle it down, obviously you need 2 weeks, 2 days weekly off. So Saturday, Sunday, throughout month, weekly off would be the introduction from my side, if I'm allowed to do it.
Oh, great. So we'll take this, suggestion from your side. So very well said, Amit, and thank you so much for this industry expertise round. Now, last, moving towards the closure. So one career piece of advice to all our youngsters, as you know, we are so many young talents here in Genesis One. So any suggestion from your side, because we are all in the initial stage of their career. So any piece of advice which you love to do, give to our youngsters.
Right. even as I said earlier, like you should be very honest and humble to your work in terms of punctuality, in terms of focus, in terms of importance of that particular thing in your life, and don't wait others to push you. Rather, you should have that initiation in your culture, in your routine. That is something is very important. And other than that, like there are certain things which are not going to happen the way you are expecting. It could be technical issues, it could be supporting hand by the colleagues, or you may find in such a situation at times like you find yourself in a helpless situation. So then don't get bogged down, because things are going to change. Things are not going to be no, I mean same for a longer period of time. It's a cycle basically. So it's a cycle. Nothing is constant in this world. So as these things. So many people they think that like this is not happening, that is not happening. So it's a better to, I mean, go out of the loop and put the resign. So see, resignation is not the solution of each and everything, because even though you resign from a particular company and go and join in some other company, you are going to face challenges. But obviously the definition and the face of the challenges are going to be different. But obviously the challenges are going to be part of your career, because see, unless and otherwise challenges are not there, then your capacity, your caliber is also not challenged. So obviously challenges are going to be part of your overall journey, overall work, and overall delivery perspectives. But I mean, you should be giving confidence yourself that you have to be there, and you should give your best whatever the situation is.
Correct. Very well said, Amit. And this, I guess, all the employees over here in Ginesys One, especially our youngsters, will hear your message and will proactively follow the same. So, last is, how can our employees connect with you or online or reach out to you for assistance apart from the office? Any ID, any connectivity apart from the office, which you can give to us so that we can connect with you for your guidance, for your assistance apart from the office?
Apart from the official activities and work, then obviously I would say any person who is fond of cooking, who is foodie, can get connected with me very easily. And whichever the place I go, I stay, I get suggested, then I would like to explore the eateries basically. So even my leisure time, I always spend time on YouTube to watch all the food bloggers, whichever the places they visit the places, and the different kind of varieties they basically give the introduction of those things, those different items, food items. Then obviously any person who is a bit foodie and passionate about the cooking, wants to understand, wants to know any kind of recipe, can connect with me easily.
Okay, very nice. So, do you have any LinkedIn ID which you love to mention over here, or any professional platform where we can connect with you?
Not as such, but in general terms, like even in my relatives, even my people from the friend circle, they do connect with me for the same thing. Even now they are doing.
Yeah. So especially our cooking lovers will be connecting with you for sure. So thank you so much, Amit. So here comes to our end of the talk show, and our agenda is basically to empower, engage, and involve. And I believe we have completely, take the questions and understanding about your experiences, about your journey. So I really give a warm thank you to the Amit for your time, for your presence over here. Thank you so much. And now we're going to end up with this session. Before ending, anything, Amit, which you love to mention?
Nothing as such. Whatever I wanted to basically convey, I have already conveyed. Yeah. Thanks for having me in this session. Thanks.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Good day.
Good day. Have a good day. Thanks.